Bucks County has witnessed the rise of many outstanding athletes over the years, but none as versatile or accomplished as our next inductee. An outstanding player in both football and basketball, whose collegiate record-setting career landed him in the ultimate athletic leadership role, NFL quarterback. Please welcome home Scott Stankavage.
You know, tradition is only as good or as strong or as important as the people that carry it on. And if we don't carry this on, then this tradition won't last long. So Joe and your committee, thank you for, on behalf of all of us, generations in the past and the legacy program, but also generations in the future, the kids that are here and the grandchildren that are here, that they would have something to aspire to, as Tyrone said. If you check the tag on the back of my shirt, which I did when I put it on, I think it says Pennsylvania, made in Pennsylvania, and forged in Bucks County. And I'm very proud of that. Been around the country athletically, and people know who we are in Bucks County. And I'm proud of that, and you should be proud of that as well. This is a special honor that I stand up here before you on behalf of my family, my teammates, and my coaches, and our table right here. And it's really, as all the speakers have said, them that, on their behalf, that I accept the award. In July of 2013, after 8 months of severe exhaustion, I was diagnosed at Duke Medical Center with leukemia. And it was a rare form, and it was aggressive, and when I read the literature, it's CLL 17p deletion, and it has 24 to 30-month survival rate. So that makes tonight even more special. To be here with my family. I remember everybody's name in Egan and Neshaminy and Woodrow Wilson, and there's another part of Bucks County up at Central Bucks, and my memories are War Memorial Field and holding my dad's hand as 8 years old, and on Friday nights being attracted to those lights and that band and those xylophones and ding, 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 and I wanted to be part of that more than anything I'd ever experienced. See, I was always the kid that everybody growing up would tell, you can't do that. You're too small. I was too slow in college. I didn't have a strong enough arm for the NFL. It worked out. The Palestra, going to see our CB East teams play at the Palestra, and Wayne Keys at Bristol, and just all those great experiences really drove me. In 1977, head coach Chuck McCowney came down from the coal regions and came to CB East, the hapless, winless football program, and he stood and talked about, we're going to win a championship and pride and discipline. And Coach McCowney changed not only my life and the trajectory of my life, but hundreds of young men. Coach, I'll spare you the tears, I won't, but I could recite our team prayer. This is the beginning of a new day. You know I know it, and so does John, and so does John, and so does Bobby, my teammates that are here tonight. Also at CB East, there's already a tradition of excellence by head coach Bob Walsh in basketball. We finished in the Final Four. We would have played Sam Bowie for the state championship. We lost at Scranton Central. I'll tell you a story about Bob that affected my life. I was a junior. I stole the ball. I was breaking down the court in practice, and there was a teammate ahead of me. And I looked, evaluated the situation. I was faster than that teammate with the ball or without the ball, and if I gave him the ball, he'd have missed the layup anyway, so I took it in myself. Bob blew the whistle and just got all over me, and he said, that's not the way we do it. You make the right play every time, all the time. That's excellence. Coach Walsh, I've been trying to do that for all my life, for myself, teaching my kids, and anybody I get to teach and coach as well. I got to play in Chapel Hill. I got to play in Denver. I've been under the tutelage of some great coaches, Mike Shanahan and Gary Kubiak, Shane Gailey, iconic guys like Dan Reeves and Don Shula. And I'll tell you, Coach Carey in the back, Mike Pettin ranks up right there with anybody. He is a diamond and a gem and an icon around the country from Central Bucks West High School. I had a chance to compete with him for 3 years. We beat them in 1979, but the greatest story I can tell you is in the Big 33 game. Coach Pettin was the head coach. I got to quarterback his team. We beat the West 44-7, and I understand why Coach Pettin is one of the great high school coaches ever in all the United States. Honors, teammates, it all comes back to family. I've had a great family. I'm the proud son of Leo and Dolores Stankavage. We're from the coal regions, upstate Pennsylvania. My dad can't be here. He passed away 6.5 years from brain cancer. But my mom's here tonight. My sister here tonight. My other sister Lynn's here tonight. I love you all. I thank you for putting up with me. I'm the oldest. And I know it was a burden on you guys. My brother Bruce couldn't be here tonight, but he's here in spirit, as is my father. God has blessed me with 7 children. I finally figured out how that came to pass, but had 7 children, and the oldest daughter, Sarah, is here tonight. And I'm so glad you flew up from Charlotte, North Carolina to be here. My wife of 8 years is here tonight. Our triplets are back at home with the babysitter that we imported from North Carolina because they couldn't handle this event. In closing, I would tell you that it comes full circle for me. I'm looking out over the horizon. I feel like I'm looking at those lights at War Memorial Field again. And you know what? They're telling me that I can't do it. That's not true. I've got to walk down the aisle with my daughters when they get married. I'm going to hold and I'm going to hear the laughter of my children's children. I'm going to see my son, Sean, who just signed a scholarship, play quarterback at Vanderbilt. I'm going to watch him win the SEC championship at Vanderbilt. I'm going to watch my triplets graduate. And I'm going to grow old with my wife at the beach in North Carolina. So it's a great honor that you give me and my family. It's extremely significant for all of us that were inducted, and especially for the Stankavage family. I appreciate your attention, and I'd like to just encourage you to coach, pass it on, and pay it forward so that the next generations and the next generations and the next generations can be up here, enjoy this podium, and enjoy a ceremony like tonight. God bless you. Thank you.